We're going to come for habit number 2. This is part 2 of thinking you can fight versus knowing you can fight. Alright? So, my alarm's going to go off in any minute now. But thinking you can fight versus knowing you can fight, I'm going to put it to you for real. I'm going to keep it as real as possible, and I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off. You know? And by saying that, I literally mean I'm going to piss a lot of people off. Okay. If you are in sports entertainment, not wrestling, but sports entertainment, and I say not wrestling for the simple fact that UFC, MMA, all that shit, people are getting paid, and people are watching you on TV, and that includes wrestling, but this is not specifically for wrestling. You are in the sports entertainment field. Alright? And being in the sports entertainment field, you already know the rules and shit. So it's the same thing that they did in the 80s and in the 70s when it came to boxers. How many videos you think that Cus D'Amato sat down and made Mike Tyson watch and then took his ass to the ring and said, get to it? It's how you study your opponent. You study the moves. Bob, weave, and then you have the jump rope. Bob, weave, bob, weave, bob, weave. And get your guards up, get your guards up. You study your opponent. You study every boxer so you understand how they got that short right and that short left. You know, how they protect, you know, so that you can figure out how you're going to beat their defenses. The same thing happens with martial artists. The same thing happens when you're in MMA and you're studying the person that you're going to fight. You go and watch every video they've made. You go and watch all of their live events. You find their show on YouTube. So if you want to, if you're a chick and you want to fight Wei Che Zhang, I'm not saying her name right. She's a Chinese girl, badass. You want to fight her? You're gonna go watch her videos. If you want to fight, damn it, what the hell was her name? She's a Japanese chick. She's a badass too. Want to fight her? You're gonna Google them. It's gonna take you to a YouTube site, and you're gonna see her videos. You're gonna subscribe, and you're gonna watch everything that she does. You're gonna watch everything she does in that ring because that's what you're gonna be facing when you face her in that ring. Same thing with boxing. You're gonna Google Mike Tyson. You're going to go watch all of Mike Tyson's fights. So when you face him in that ring, you're going to be watching. You're going to be studying his moves. You're going to pause, rewind, go back, watch. Pause, rewind, go back, watch. Pause, rewind, go back, watch. You're going to keep doing this shit until you have an understanding of how their body mechanics work, how their body moves. This is the difference between knowing you can fight and thinking you can fight. Because knowing you can fight, you know how to study their moves. You know how to read their moves. You know how to read. If James is going to do a kick, he has a certain twitch that he does before he does a kick. So he's laying back and he's driving forward, and that's for his front kick. He has a different twitch for his side kick, or if he's going to do a Taekwondo round kick. So he's going to pop it out and pop it around. But he does certain shit, and you're going to watch my body. You're going to pause it at every critical second. So when I'm here, and I'm here, you're going to pause it. And when I'm here, you're going to pause it, and you're going to see what my entire body does, because this is how you study your opponent. You don't just watch the video just for the entertainment of watching the fucking video. You watch it so that you can learn. If you see me go, boom, and throw a knee, you're going to know exactly what my body does when you throw that punch. You're going to know that I'm going to block you with the Chinese block, and I'm going to strike you with the Thai strike from the knee, or I'm going to block it this way and Thai strike. You're going to watch my training regimen. You're going to watch my fights. You're going to watch everything that I do except for walking, eating, shitting, sleeping, and sex. You're not going to watch any of that shit because most of the time that shit's not going to be available. However, every time I get in the ring, this is a southpaw stance. So you're going to know, okay, he's fighting southpaw. This is a standard stance. Let me get over here. So you can see it from this angle too. Left, right. You're going to understand that. You're going to watch that. You're going to want to watch that so you can learn that we have a problem if you only know how to fight southpaw, or if you only know how to fight standard. Now you've seen James, he's a switch hitter. He's very faceted. He's very well-rounded. So James has southpaw. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now James has standard. Boom, boom, boom. So you know that James can do both. Whether it's boxing, or whether it's kickboxing, whether it's fist fighting, you know that he's going to be able to do both. So you're going to have to come to a maneuverability of what do I need to be aware of? Here's your answer. All of it. Because if anything that you miss while studying someone else's fighting ability, the one thing that you miss will be the one thing that will get your ass knocked the fuck out. So when you're watching the video, you're going to pause it. You're going to see, you want to pause it before the next move. You want to pause it before that move. If he's in a fighting stance and he goes, I'm going to lean back and throw this kick, the first damn thing you're going to do, you're going to pause it so you can see what my body does before I do the action. And why did I say that? Because a lot of coaches don't teach you that shit. A lot of martial artists don't teach you that shit on what to look for. Your body gives your moves away. Alright? Let's keep it real. Your body gives your move away. My arm's going to pop out. Watch this part of my body. Yeah, you can't do it in here, obviously, because there's not enough room. But you watch what my body does, and it's going to give away something. But you have to know what to look for. So going right, you're going to have to know what to look for. Because if you don't know what to look for, you've studied a guy throwing punches and kicks. I will go and make another video outside sometime today about that. So if you're watching this, and if it's posted, you need to understand that you need to know what to look for in a fight. You need to know, alright, so if I'm a jab, my shoulder's going to twitch when I throw that jab. And you're not going to be thinking about that shoulder twitch at the moment that it's happening, but you're going to remember that I told you my shoulder twitches. So, boom, you know, we're boxing, boom. Now, see, the way that you disguise those moves, this is the part where coaches need to kick in on your ass. When you disguise the move, you know your shoulder's going to pop, so you pop up and down. You back side to side. I had a drill sergeant when I was in Bravo, and his name was Drill Sergeant Committa. We had to run with this guy. Wasn't easy to keep up with him, especially because I was way older than him. I was 37 at the time. But this guy ran forward like this, but rocked from side to side while he ran. And I, to this day, still can't figure out how the hell Drill Sergeant Committa did that shit. But that shit was fucking awesome. And he didn't move like a fucking turtle while he was doing it. I mean, he's running forward, like straight up running. But as he's going from side to side. I'm like, what the fuck kind of running is that? Because I've never seen that done before. But his body mechanics worked in that manner. And I had, I don't know what I did, but Drill Sergeant Stolzen told me I couldn't go to wherever the hell we were going. And Drill Sergeant Committa was the officer on duty, or the NCO on duty. And I had explained to him that I had to stay behind because my head drill sergeant said that I couldn't go. And I'm not one to disobey an order. So Drill Sergeant Committa looked at me. He grabbed my little old ass by my lapel of my ACU and he said, well, I'm in charge and you're going. And I tried to argue with him. I said, but Drill Sergeant Stoltz said, no, I'm not supposed to go. He said, Drill Sergeant Stoltz does not run this ship when I'm running the ship, and you're going. So thank you, Drill Sergeant Committa. But he made me go, so I went. You know, I did explain to Drill Sergeant Stoltz what happened. I was like, well, Drill Sergeant Committa said I was going, and I'm not going to disobey an order from the senior drill sergeant at the time. And so it went. That was on a 36-hour pass. Because whatever I did, I wasn't allowed to leave the base. But anyway, I own that. But Drill Sergeant Committa put that in. And then when I got to Delta, I don't know what I did, but I also, again, was restricted to the base. So I didn't have any problems then, though. It was me and Delta, we were good. Drill Sergeant Amiskwa, Drill Sergeant Hayes, Drill Sergeant Allenberg. Thank you guys for being family. Can't put it no nicer than that. Family. Drill sergeants in Bravo were family. A couple of drill sergeants in Bravo were family, but all the drill sergeants in Delta, family. And I salute you, and we thank you for your service. Now back to the matter at hand. When you are training and fighting, you need to understand, you need to study these people. So I'm gonna make another video, just not in here. I'll do it later, depending on who's watching children. Be seeing you.